Albion. Albion, do we need the... I want to check something. I want to check stuff. Before former building. Okay, I didn't save on Toronto. Oh, beautiful. Let's see. I want to do that. Okay, it doesn't matter if I hit them. It just get in my way. Why is it so bright? I'm not sure. Okay, I have to flee again. I already switched battle positions, it's pretty nice. And I want to do that. Oh, I don't. Okay. So stupid. Do I have a pickaxe? I think I have. So with the pickaxe I can actually break a wall over here. But not this way. Oh, why do I did... well, sure. Okay, sure, that's it. Use item. Let's check something before we continue. So we have a pretty large room here. And I want to check. I have 20 life points, 15, 25. Do we have something like endurance? No, we do not. We have stamina, okay. Okay, 25. Let's remember that. 20, 25, 15, okay. What happens if we touch that? A bit stronger. So now 20, 15, okay, it doesn't do anything. But I think it gives us a little bit more strength. It does, okay. So we do not need that. Well, let's see. Oh, the pistol increases long range combat by a lot. Okay, it's a pretty decent weapon then. The question I want to figure out, or I want to find a solution for, is if we really need the pistol, if we really need to grab the pistol on a Toronto. Okay, more strength doesn't do much. It's not that worth it, I think. But let's try something else. Let's go in this thing. That was increased endurance, and it does nothing to our life points, so it's probably not worth it. It does something to our stamina. It does. And I do not know what stamina does in this game, like RPG wise. The only thing I really know is it does something to our speed value. So Drirr has 56 base speed. And we can increase that by touching this thing. Move faster means, oh, it increases a lot. So we really need that speed bonus. And yeah, it really makes sense when it comes to this. Like 75 is a lot, and if you would increase that with a weapon. There are weapons, by the way, who can who increase the speed value. You're pretty good to go. The sound just got a little bit corrupted. Okay, okay. It doesn't do anything to no. Strength doesn't help us. It's not helpful. But I want to check something else here. Real quick. So I want to... what is happening? I want to go through here, attack, get this. Who's... yeah, okay. That's probably okay. And I need to go over here. And I don't want to fight these guys, but I want to check something. Maybe we can destroy all the living things in this area by just doing that. Let's see. Can we survive? Where is it? Can we survive this? I don't think so. Okay, we cannot survive this. It's pretty hard. So we still need the meat. And we cannot use anything else, so we need the pistol, because otherwise we would not be able to defeat a Krondir. So skip the speed bonus, I would say, because I want to test something else. Anyway, so stop getting stuck everywhere. Could also wasn't it somewhere here? Yes, it was. I need to go north. No. I cannot find the way. Cannot find the right way. Should be somewhere here. Yes. It is. Okay, let's wait for them. Because why not? This time I want to... Nope, I don't. This time I want to see... this time I want to... No. I'm very close to stepping into this thing there. Here we are. Use item. So let's see. Yes. He still lives. Okay, he's still alive. And I want to check something else. I do not move. There is a possibility that, or there's an option that you can talk to Argim, but it's optional. You can also fight him. Maybe we can fight him, which is probably faster. This is not the right way. Okay, this guy got me distracted. Where is here? Let's do that. Yes. Cannot. I am not able to reach that. Okay. Attack the structure, yes. So this is Argim. What happens if we just flee? Okay, basically nothing. Oh. Oh, makes me ill. Okay, that's not... Oh, it can do something. It can cast Blinding Spark. So... Ouch. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Oh, he's frozen. I believe he's frozen. Still frozen? No. Okay, it's really hard to... why? Now we are intoxicated, but healthy again, I believe. Okay, we really have to touch that thing. Okay. Yes. If I could defeat that thing. Yeah, unfortunately we have to do that. What happens if we touch that? Nope, he still cannot. Dream of Musicus. Okay, we cannot improve that. We have to get that dagger. We have to. We have to. And of course we have to get this thing. Let's do it again. Because I want to check something else. What if we just go away? Let's see. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Oh my god. Hard to control the directions. I really want to see if... what happens if we kill that structure? If we just kill Argim. I think I can avoid to... I think I can avoid getting attacked by these Grondir. But I do not know how. I do not know how. I can avoid getting attacked by these screens. I cannot avoid to get into this, to get this encounter. Probably. Where is it? Why are you stuck? And I have to use the meat, so there's no chance to sequence break the Toronto, I believe. Let's put Reiner here. Let's put... okay, we got through. Problem is, we need Drirr and we need Tom if we want to defeat Argim, I believe. And we have to go this way. And we are getting stuck everywhere. No, let's do this. So he's irritated, that's the problem. So I think I cannot... let's check. Okay, he's dead. Easy victory. This battle does not fill me with satisfaction, but everything is dead now. Maybe, just maybe we can do that. Okay. Let's give it to... it's not a big deal. Okay, now everything is dead, as you can see. Everything looks pretty much dead. The thing is... oh, these creatures are still alive, probably. Okay, but everything else is dead by now, so that was the point. I wanted to make sure that all of these things are closed, which doesn't help me anymore because... and I don't know if all the other creatures are dead as well. I don't think so. Don't think so. But that was the thing I wanted to check. No, that's the wrong way. Can you please? Well, it turns out that everything is dead. It really is. So it makes escaping a lot faster. Huh, that could be a strategy. Maybe it is a valuable strategy. Maybe it's not, but we got everything we need and we can get out, and of course it's not the best solution. See, need to go this way, need to go that way, need to get out. could be a good solution. Maybe. Let me mark that. Ooh. Okay, another. Okay, that's good. I said, or I marked that. So you can attack with Tom. You need to go through. You need to get through these. I cannot heal. I do not have any healing potions. It's a risky strat. It's a risky strat, but it could be worth it because everything is dead now. Is there something else I could take from here? Maybe there's something valuable that I could sell, but I think it's easier to steal the sky armor and everything from the blacksmith. Do not know what's in here. I don't think it's worth it. So that's probably something that we can do. Let's see. It's easier to escape, and it should be faster. Maybe it's not. The problem is it's risky. It's risky, but let's do that again. We do not have Drirr in front. We have Reiner. We have you in front. You take the lead, please. Take the lead. Take the lead. Also, we have to. No, that's completely wrong. I was confused. I got a little confused there. That's completely wrong. We also need to do that. Let's see. Probably it's not. We're probably not able to get the speed bonus because we kill everything in here. And why can't you just get around this corner? This is so stupid. So we have to be very careful here not to step into this thing, and we have to do this. Then we have to do that, and we have to make sure to run through this thing, and then we have to do that. Okay, that's good. That's good enough. You have to run when you step through these tentacles, otherwise you will be, otherwise you will die. There's a high chance that you just die here. Can you go? Oh my god! No, no, no! Ah, go away. Strange. Okay. Ah, of course, we have to do that. Thomas hurts a lot. Then we have to attack. Easy defeat. Doesn't matter. We can do that. And we can do this. Okay. And let's head back out. And I want to make sure. So really everything is dead in here. Also these flying creatures and basically everything. So let's see. Come on. Yes. I'll send her here. Then we have to go out here. Then we have to make sure to get out of here. Somewhere here. Then we have to go here. Oh no. Oh no, it's not. Okay, we are not possible. It's not possible to... Nothing happens, okay. It's not alive anymore, so It means that we have to get the speed bonus before. Note to self, we have to get the speed bonus before. And then we can just leave, which is a lot faster than before. Where are we? Here we are. So outside of this area everything seems fine. Grondir is still dead. And we can head back to town. And everything in here is dead. But it doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter. Okay, we can, but we cannot skip getting the meat. That's the point. We cannot skip that because it hurts too much. Is there another way? Is there any other way to get meat other than kill the Grondir? I don't think so. I should check if this is faster. I think so, because I do not have to fight on the way out. Okay, that's nice. Other things we want to check. We could get the amulet. No, I don't think it's faster. I don't think it's faster to get that. The other thing I want to check is if I can somehow manage to get a faster mini one, like also Drirr animal room. Maybe it's faster to, let's see, do this. Attack? No. No. I want to get this fight. Do I have? Yes, I have. I have banished demons. I want to fight you. Okay, now the other animals should be in their position. And I don't want to fight you. Now I run straight into the next corner, yes. Fight you. Bash demons. Fight you. And escape from you. That one. Okay, that was this fight. Now I head over to this corner. Where are these creatures? Ah, here you are. Now I fight someone. Can I? Well, okay. That's what I want. I want to fight you. Banish demons again. I want to fight you. I don't want to fight you anymore. But I need to head over to this. No, it's a single one here. There's a single one here. Oh, I didn't move. There is a single one here, and there should be two here. Yes. Now I got all of them. And after I defeated all of these creatures, I can banish demons. Now I can press all the floor plates. And I am at level 8, which is the correct amount of experience points that I need in here. Let me. Where are my torches? Do I have torches? I don't have any. I forgot to buy torches. Okay, don't have any torches. I don't have any torches anymore. That's not a big deal. Okay, and I have to press all the floor plates. Maybe that's faster. Maybe that's faster. That's... okay, let's do this. Okay, that's true. No animal room, before and after animal room. And I have to defeat all these creatures. So before blue magic 6, that's okay. Didn't I save before or after that? Okay. Then we have Kuna's arrival and we have Kontos dungeon. So we have to talk to Herras. Do we? Do we have to talk to Herras? Let's try that. So do we have to get Kunak? Do we even have to get Kunak? Yes, I think so, because otherwise we would have to return here. Okay, let's agree on that. Let's agree on that we have to get Kunak before we do anything else. Let's get Kunak. We also do not we are also not able to skip Kunak. Getting Kunak because we need him as damage dealer for boss fights. What do you know about important? What do you know? Ah, just have to ask him. And I think we can just do that, and we could use someone, and well, we would like you to come with us, and that's it. What is happening actually? Oh, he's intoxicated, doesn't matter. I probably got hit by a fire bar or fire orb in Argim's room when I recorded that. That was the first run, by the way. So it doesn't matter, I want to skip. I just want to skip talking to Herras, because I don't know if this is really required or not. Ah, I have to, okay. Okay, I have to talk to Herras. Well, then, let's talk to Herras before we do anything else. That's the council house, and that's the backyard of the council house. Here's the entrance. Here's the entrance. We have to talk to him, okay. And I think it doesn't... I think it's not enough to just... Oh. Do we have a warp point, save point here? No. Ah, point has been marked. That's nice. And... ah, I cannot mark the place. Okay. We really have to talk to Herras before we do anything else. Well then. Okay, getting Kunak and getting Herras, or talking to Herras, is not optional, it's required. Very well. Come on. This time I will just skip Kontos dungeon. And I have to talk to you. Welcome to Bellavena, nice to talk. It's been nice talking to you, but we have to go. We gotta go. Can I just say? I can, but it's locked. Ah, can't be picked. Nope. Doesn't matter. We really have to. We really have to use the key, the right key. The Herras. The key is called Herras key, because Herras is the one who gives it to you. If you manage to save him from the assassination that people have planned. Ah, now the guard is gone. Okay, okay, pretty quick. Pretty nice. Nice to know. Pretty good to know. And we have... So we need the amulet from Kontos, but maybe we can... No, I don't think we can sequence break stuff. Why did I just run into this encounter? I do not need to do that. basically. Because what I really want to do, or what I really need to do, is to do that. I have to go this way, and then I have to go climb the vines. Or the plants, or whatever it's called. Let's check. The climbing plant. Let's call it that way. Okay, I can use the mouse to control the characters. So, arriving at here. Let's save the game. Let's save here. That's just a temporary save. I want to skip all of that and go directly to Sri Malinar. Maybe I can skip Kontos dungeon entirely. That would be a huge time save, but no, I cannot. Of course not. But maybe I can save talking to him. I can save to talk to him. That's a little time save. Just a small optimization there. I really want to... Well, I really need to find out the fastest way to trigger all the events that lead to the final solution to this political affair that takes place here, or to solve that political situation that is kind of difficult in these days at this location. Go away. Nice. Okay, Sri Malinar. We have to talk to both of these guys. We have to talk to Argim and Drirr, I would say. Don't know if these guys are called that way, but I think so. Okay, first we have to talk to this guy. Nope. He does not. Okay, what if we... Also, we have all the characters live. No, that's not right. He does not respond properly. Okay, getting to Sri Malinar before talking to Kontos is probably a bad idea. We can buy rations. What do you know about rumors? Probably spelled that wrong. Yes. He does... Or maybe just... Maybe... No, that's not right. Okay. And also he does not know anything about probably... Nope. You know nothing, Drirr. You know nothing. He really knows nothing. Okay, we have to talk to Kontos before. What happens if we do not, or if we talk to Kontos, but if we do not talk to... What is his name again? Dark? Something with a D in the beginning. Darkos? I don't know. Meltor's friend. Let's call him Meltor's friend. Can you... There was a message. Let me check very quick. Where's my... Don't need that right now. Okay, let's see. We don't need an invitation. Nobody talks in that turn. That's not the point. We have to go through here. It's a political affair, and that's it. So let's see. We are going this way. We just need to talk to Kontos. And we just talk to him. Yes, we met Kontos, and that's it. That's it. That's all that we do. Now we save the game on our tab. And we do not visit or not go to Meltor's friend. Sira should point out, that's right, that she thinks that there's trouble here. Maybe we can meditate if we go, or if we go back and forth between all the villages and towns and cities on this island, on this continent. That's a good idea, because, well, it doesn't take too long to go everywhere. Well, probably. I'm just wondering if you can manage to soft lock the game here. I think if you do these events in a complete wrong order, completely off, if you are completely off with the order of events, I think you can soft lock the game even. But I'm not sure. But I think that happened to me once. And also, before I started the stream this afternoon, today, I tried to quick check a couple of things here on this series of events by using the glitch menu, by using the cheat menu, by using the map teleportation option. And it turns out that if you mess up, you really can... I got into a situation where I really soft locked the game. I could not solve the issue. There was no raiding of the shrine, and there was no... Well, I have to... Yes, I have to do that. Can you? Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's do this all. Let's do all of that again. Let's visit this guy. No, that's not right. No, that's not right. Okay, we have to visit whatever his name is. Meltor's friend. Let's call him just Meltor's friend. We will know in a couple of seconds. Okay, yeah, we cannot... No. Nope, that's not right. Okay, we met Kontos, but we did not talk to Meltor's friend, which is not right. Okay, you have to do that. Then let's do that. Let's talk to Meltor's friend. If we can reach him in the back of his house here. Oh, that was the wrong button. Hey, Meltor's, and his name is... Okay, you do not get... He does not introduce himself. I don't know his name. He has a name, but I don't know. I don't remember. Something with a D at the beginning. So, let's see. Okay, she points out the obvious. The obvious thing that there's some kind of problem here. There's a conflict that might result in a war between Iskai and humans, which is not a good thing. Not at all. Because they coexist on this island in a peaceful manner all the time, and something disturbs this peace heavily. And the reason for that is a guy called Kontos that we just met. Not Meltor's friend, the other guy that we met a couple of minutes before. And yeah, okay, we need to do that. That is good to know. We need to trigger these two events. We have to talk to Kontos and we have to talk to Melta's friend. And that should trigger an event that leads to... Because I didn't do Kontos dungeon, I have to flee with all the characters, not just one. Normally you just have Sira as active party member and the only one alive. All the other party members are dead in a speedrun. But this time we will just try to figure out maybe optimizations to the run, maybe not. So now we can just warp there. Oh no, of course not. Of course we cannot. I'm here for the first time because I loaded the save file because I... yeah. Now he says something else. No. Now he says something else. He tells us about some rumors, which is what we want to hear. Because there are some rumors. The rumors are that Kontos is planning to attack the Iskai shrine, and we need to find evidence for that. So this is the event that we wanted to trigger, that we wanted to have. He has to give us some information. Of course, we have to pay for that. And he's got some other rumors that say something like the president of the Council of the Just back in Belloveno is about to get assassinated. So Darius was his name. Melta's friend is called Darius. Okay, Darius. And Meltas suggests that we visit Darius again. But I don't think that this is a good idea. Twitch is freaking out about hosting information. I don't care. I don't care any more. I don't care right now. That's what I want to say. Okay, now I've got the warp point to get back to the tavern because we need that. In a speedrun we really need that because we will get back to Sri Malina once again. We have to visit the tavern 2 times in the future. In a normal speedrun we would have to do that. So now we leave this place and we have to decide. We can go back to Belloveno to talk to Herras about the assassination. But I think before we do that we have to talk to other people, and I think the fastest way is to talk to Darius. To really talk to him. The problem is, these rumors are true. There is a plan of killing the leader of the council. And he will die. If you talk to Darius, he instantly dies. So the assassination takes place instantly. You can delay that by triggering another event. By instead of talking to Darius, you can talk to a woman that runs around Kontos, the village that is on top of the mountain, and she will ask you to go back to Belloveno to talk to another person there, to a woman. Her name is Karia, I think. Karia. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. And she tells you the same thing, that Herras is about to get assassinated by people. Nobody knows who they are, and nobody really knows, or he really has evidence, who really planned that plot against Herras. But they're pretty sure that that this assassination is a real thing, and you get the option to warn Herras and to prevent the assassination. So Herras is going to survive and gives you the key to the treasure chambers of the city, which is nice in a casual playthrough. But in a speedrun we want to get fast, so I need to find out the fastest option. maybe it's already done. Maybe I cannot really speed up anything. So I took a save here. And I can do this. I can talk to this woman here. Or she will talk to me, even. And she asks me to go to Bellovena. Okay, let's do that. There are a couple of options. As I said, the other option is to talk to Darius, and then Herras will be dead. But there's a chance that you still have to go to Bellovena to talk to his successor, because they had to replace him. They also had to replace other council members, because the real people who are after this assassination are 2 other council members that are culprits of actually they work together with Kontos, who's the real evil genius behind all that. And yeah, but you still don't know that. You have to find evidence for that. You still have to find evidence. So we talked to, I think we have to talk to Korea before we do anything else. Oh, I can go that way, okay. Didn't know that. So that's what... She asks me, very urgent, information, assassination. Now I think I can talk to Herras about the assassination. And I think that's a lot slower than the other option. To talk to Darius and then talk to the other council member. Because I think I have to talk to Korea again before I talk to Herras. I tried... I will try that again. Let me take the time and try that again. So this is the correct order, I think. Talk to Korea and then talk to Herras. Should be still alive. Yeah, he is. Here he is. Okay, he talks about disagreements. He doesn't have much time, but we can ask him about rumors. No, that's not right. These are other rumors. We can talk about assassination. No. Assassination. Ah, now I can. Okay, I have to talk to Korea before I can ask him about assassination stuff. This is very important. Okay, I talked to him about that, and he will leave his eyes open in the night. What happens is they come at night and they want to murder him, of course, and he will get away with his life, killing the murderers or killing the assassins, and everything is fine. Okay. Now there is a chance that I have to go back to him. But let's try and go back to Sri Malinar if we triggered the next event, because that would be nice to know. So as you can see, there's a series of events that takes place that have to take place here in order to proceed this story, the main story. So it's not just a couple of side quests, but it's a non-linear quest line that still leads to the same spot or the same point in the story where you avoid the kind of a civil war in here, and you find evidence. You finally really find evidence for Kontos being the true evil mind behind everything. Is this the same person? Yes, she still says the same. Okay. So with her still talking about the same stuff, I think there's a chance that I did not trigger the next event, which is for Edgir to give me a piece of evidence, another piece of a document. There are 2 pieces of a document that provides proof that Kontos is the evil person that he really is. And I need the whole document to prove that point to all the people. So for everybody to see that not the Iskai are the bad people or the humans are the bad people, but it's just this one evil mind alone, which is named Kontos. So in order to get that document, I need to find two pieces and put them together, of course. And the first piece is what I'm about to get from Drirr after, as I said, after a series of events took place. Only then he is giving you that piece of evidence. The other piece of the document, the second piece actually, is hidden in Kontos' dungeon or cellar, it's called. So he has kind of a dungeon with monsters and traps and stuff, and you have to find that. It's hidden in a chest, and you really have to do that. You have to traverse the dungeon in a certain order to get that piece of document. And this time, if everything works, everything's correct, I would just have to go to Drirr, this guy here, and talk to him, and he gives me the piece of evidence after I ask him about evidence. But I think, nope, it doesn't work. He doesn't do that. So if we, maybe we did not soft lock the game. Maybe there's a chance to get that to work by just talking to Herras again. Let's check that. But it's obviously not. It's obviously not useful in a speedrun because it's way too slow to get back to Herras once again. But that's the first option. The next option is to not get back to Streamer in between, but well, actually it's still slower to talk to Korea and to Herras 2 times actually, because I think that we have to talk to him 2 times. Once before the assassination, where we warn him about that, and afterwards once again to hear that the assassination did not succeed, and that he got away with his life, and that he wants to reward us. But obviously we do not really want that reward. In a speedrun we do not need that. The only thing that you get from the treasure chambers is a couple of gems that you can sell for a lot of money, and also just some gold pieces directly. It's just one treasure chest that you can find there. So let's see what Herras has to say. Probably nothing useful. Okay, the bitrate is a little bit more stable than before, than in the last stream, but I do not want to jinx anything, so I didn't say that. Just ignore that. Dear internet, just ignore what I just said. Well, let's go back to Bellaveno. Also, I could use as I stated before, I could use the map teleportation cheat menu, but I think it does not work if there's no time elapsing in between switching sceneries or switching places. I think you really have to walk from one place to the other to make it work. I think that kind of broke the cycle, because I think in between the first visit to Herras, where you warn him about the assassination, and the next visit where he rewards you, I think there has to be some time in between. So there has to be some time passing from the first and the second visit. So now he should be alive. He is. Very nice. There he is. And it's good that you jump at us. No, it's not. No. Okay, how many hours have to pass between this? How many time has to take? Does it take to? No, let's see. I probably have to do something else. Maybe I have to talk to Korea again. Maybe I have to wait for several days. I don't know, but I can do that. I can wait for a couple of days. I really want to figure that out because I want to have a very profound understanding of the series of events here in order to be able to find optimizations for the speed run. So that should be enough. 4 days. Come on. Also, your characters in this game can really get very hungry and very upset if you do not feed them. So as soon as this text box, everyone is getting tired, appears, there is a danger that everyone gets exhausted. No. Still not happening. Okay, we have to trigger another event. It's not just a time-based event. There are time-based events in this game, by the way. For example, there is a dungeon where you have to pull a lever, and the lever only appears at a certain amount, at a certain time of day. So you have to be there at a certain really specific time, otherwise the lever is just not there and you cannot pull it, obviously. So that's a big problem when you try to be fast, try to get fast and do a speed run, and you have to wait for this lever to appear. Please act as soon as possible. Yes. We have to wait. Yes. What do I have to do? Okay, what do I have to do? Maybe I have to... I think I have to go back to... I think I have to talk to Darius because there's... or the political situation is depending on two different threads of events, I would say. The first, or two plots. The first plot is the assassination stuff that is going on, and the other plot is the civil war. Excuse me. The civil war plot that is taking place. And everything is taking place in a kind of a parallel manner, so all at the same time, simultaneously. So you have to bring the first plot to a certain point of events, or you have to solve the first plot, I would say, in order to start the second one. So they depend on each other. It turns out that that is the case. So now I think I have to start the next series of events, which leads to the humans attacking the shrine, the Iskai shrine. So I think I have to talk to Darius. But I can... I think that makes sense. When I talk to Darius before warning Herras, the assassination takes place and everything goes wrong and Herras dies. If I warn Herras before and then talk to Darius afterwards, the assassination also takes place, but of course it doesn't without success, and Herras survives. So that's the difference. And Darius, on the other hand, talks about the second plot, which is the attack on, or the human attack on the Iskai shrine that is led by Kontos. So Kontos basically convinces all the people on this village, in this village here, because he's kind of the leader of this village. He convinces all the people that the Iskai shrine is a bad thing and they have to destroy it because there are demons coming out of this shrine that are actually not coming out of the shrine, but they actually put there by Kontos. but it seems that they come out of the shrine, so that it seems that these guys are bad people, or something like that. It's a really bad and messed up situation. The whole thing will probably just... I have to tell you something important. Okay, that makes no sense. I don't know if you realize or not, but most people already left for the shrine. This is the... I think this is the message that we need. Everyone is still here. Now let's see. So we have to go back to Bellovena, and then we have to trigger that. I think now we have to go back to Bellovena to get our reward, to finally finish the first storyline, or the first plot. And then we can start the next plot, which is, I think they have to rest. Let's just do that, because it will be daylight again, which is nice. So I think the next thing I would have to do is to talk to Herras, but I want to see if I triggered the second storyline or the second plot already. If not, I obviously have to talk to Herras again, which is obviously not faster than what I do in a speedrun, or what we do in a speedrun. We just talked to Darius, and as I said, that triggers the assassination, so that finishes, if Herras dies, the assassination plot is just finished, and we can trigger the next, which is the attack on the shrine. So we have the assassination and we have the attack. Okay, that's good to know. Now that we ordered all that stuff, we can find a way to trigger these events faster, maybe out of order. That would be nice if we would find some kind of sequence break in here. But I don't think I can do that, because I don't think that there is something like that implemented in the game. But that's just speculation. I do not know anything for sure. That's why I'm sitting here and testing stuff. And test stuff. Let's go back to Drirr. However, whatever this is pronounced. I would say Drirr, because it's written with a J before the I. And he does not... No, it's not triggered yet. Evidence? Yes. Okay. No. Doesn't work. Okay, I think we have to go back to Herras once again. Let's just try and do that. And if this does not work, that is basically how you soft lock the game. If this does not work, the game is pretty much soft locked, I would say. Because I could not think of any other solution. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure how to do that. Okay, let's go back. This is how you do that. This is how you avoid getting attacked by this Warniak. These guys are called Warniak, by the way. So this is how you avoid this attack. Pretty cool. Good to know. Because I always get attacked by these guys when I'm on the way back from Sri Malinar to somewhere else. You have to visit Sri Malinar the maximum of 3 times. Yeah, exactly 3 times in a speedrun. Because first thing you do is you need to get that information about the assassination. Next stop there is getting the first piece of document by Drirr or from Drirr. And the third and last time you visit Sri Malinar is when you want to find Sira and Meltas to join the party once again. Maybe I have to go back to Bellovena, I think. And afterwards, that should be done. So the faster way. Also, there are two reasons why I am doing this. Why I try to find another solution than what I already do in the speedrun. which is getting Herras killed. Obviously, I want to find something that is faster, and the other way, or the other reason, is more of an emotional basis. Like, I do not want Herras to die. That's basically the thing. Maybe there's a solution that is faster and lets Herras survive, or lets him stay alive. But at the current source of knowledge that I have, that I gained just now, is basically everything says or tells me that this is not the case. This is not possible to get it done without him getting killed. Yes, theory was correct now. Okay, we have to talk to Darius, then we can talk to him again. Is this... Did he give me... No. He didn't... No. There's no key for me. Okay, maybe I... Can I talk to him again? Okay, you have to ask him about the reward, but I do not want that. Just wastes time, and it just takes one inventory slot because it blocks one slot with the key, which is a valuable item that you cannot drop. But you can put it in a container. But I do not want to do that, because I do not visit a location that has a available container for me. So in the next couple of places that I visit, there's no container, I think. No. There are no containers on the route, I believe. Of course, I'm talking about the speedrun. In a casual playthrough, you'll find lots of containers. It's really funny that most of the treasure chests and available stuff that you really can open and put stuff into. So these containers that you can really interact with. What am I doing? I have to go back to Sri Malinar, I believe. Maybe I have to talk to Darius again. Let's do it. Let's just talk to him again. No, let's don't. No. We have to make sure to be very detailed about that. Let's go back to Sri Malinar. A lot of walking around here. But after that, this way of finishing this plot will be finished. So there's no other way to do that in a different order or stuff. We just figured that out. So the other option, and obviously I would say the faster option, is to get Herras killed by talking to Darius before talking to the woman. No, actually to talk to Darius before talking to Herras and warn him about stuff. I think that's the next thing that we will do after we tried and got the second plot to go on, or to start. I wanted to talk about containers. Okay, yeah, the really funny thing about this game is that most of the containers that you can manipulate and that you can access are on the first island and in the first city. And in the rest of the game, there are not, by far, not that many containers that you can access. So that's kind of strange, but I think... No, I don't think anything about that. It's just the way it is. So let's not discuss some reasons that we do not know. Let's just take it. Yes, that's it. Okay, that's enough. You have to... Okay, basically you have to do that. You have to talk... Okay, what happens is you have one additional visit to Belloveno when you do the assassination plot this way. Like when you want to save Herras, you have to visit Belloveno once more than when you do it the other way. So that's basically the problem. Now we get the evidence, and now everything is fine. Now we can proceed. We still have to find the other part, but it doesn't matter now. We will load the game and try that again. Okay, we cannot. So obviously we cannot softlock the game, but we have to grab the reward from Herras. Otherwise, the next event will not be triggered, which is Drirr giving you the evidence, or having the possibility to ask Drirr about evidence. If you ask him about evidence before you have done all that stuff, then you will not get anything. You will not get any response, any useful response. So now we do it the other way. We talk to Darius before we warn Herras, which means he starts the second plot, or he talks about the second plot, the attack plot. Then he talks about something that, I think they swapped these two text boxes. It should be the other way around. So that's a bug in the game. Doesn't matter. What happens now is this is a new text box that is not occurred before. They talk about Herras, and he is very tragic situation. So this indicates that Herras is dead by now. So the second event started, the second plot started, but I think we still have not finished the first plot. So we can talk to him again. So yeah, most of the people start to mobilize and to make themselves ready to head to the shrine, to attack the shrine. So this is going to take place, but I think before we get to that, we have to talk to the successor of Herras, because Herras is dead and there's another one. Fulfilling this position, taking this position, and being the leader of the council. Rip Herras! Welcome Avox to the stream. Welcome. So, probably been a long time since you have seen something about this game and thought about this game. So what I want to try is, at the stream title indicates that, well, I want to maybe find some optimizations, but I think you really, well, I can't just say that, you really did a great job on optimizing the route, or find the optimal strategy. The only thing that I want to do in a speedrun is in the second last floor of Drirr. I want to use a rope that I steal from Vania to avoid doing this slow traversion of this hole, this room with all the holes in it. So I just fall into the first hole, and then I go to the other side of the room, and then I climb back up on the other side. I think that's faster, but that's the only thing that I could find so far. So unfortunately, no, this is obviously not right. So we have to talk to Saruma. Okay, first thing we just figured out. Yes, I believe that. I totally believe that it is. I think it's very annoying to get around these holes. Yes, single segment. I want to do, could also call it RTA, but I do not get a run going. I am not able to finish a run or to get a run going without having save states. So I really There are some parts of the game where I do die often because of bad luck or stupid behavior, stupid movement, stuff like that. Oh, it didn't work. You can you can get this guy to go down, and then you can go around him other way. Yes, I have to be a lot more consistent, I believe. Especially on the flames in Khamulon. Do you, by chance, mean the animal room in Drirr? So the animal fights are pretty much the same all the time, because animals only have melee attacks and they approach you, so they come one step closer and you can just banish demons on the next row to them. So that's pretty much all the same. That's 100% consistent, I would say. The really annoying part is to fight the fears in front of the shrine. Ah yes, you always get the encounter, or most of the time you get the encounter with the animal tier 3, which you cannot kill. That's right. And you are putting a lot of effort and time into finding these 4 encounters with this single animal 1 creature. And that's pretty much annoying, yes, that is the case. But as I said, the Fear 2 animals, the Fear 2 encounters in front of the shrine are a lot worse, I would say. Because they are acting a lot more unpredictably. Like, they tend to panic me, and yes, fireballs are not the worst thing that it can do, because you can heal and you can survive that, but the greatest and most annoying problem is the panic spell, I would say, because that wastes just a lot of time, and you can never really 100% consistently decide if you just banish demon, because when they stay in place you can just banish demon, or if you banish demons on the first row in front of you, on the row in front of you, because they move and they always do something else. But in a run that I did, in a 2 hour and 56 minute run that I did a couple of days ago, I got very lucky at one part with these Fear 2 encounters. So yeah, I have to talk to Saruma, obviously. I do not have any issues with the emulation. I'm using the GOG version, by the way, because I have another version of the game, and I was using it with DOSBox directly without having such a pre-packed install package and stuff. And I couldn't figure out how to get sound for some reason, I don't know. But the GOG version works just fine, I would say. The only thing that does not work out of the box is the Alt F12 God mode. You cannot trigger God mode directly. You have to remap the F12 Alt combination or something that's kind of already used by DOSBox. I think it's something like max out cycles or something like that. It's a shortcut for something. It crashed. Okay, it never happened. It never happened when I was doing that. When I was doing that segment. But it never crashed. Actually, it really never crashed. Yeah, that's right, it's a long time ago. But I think you used the same version, so it's 1.38, so it shouldn't be a problem with the game itself, it should be a problem, or it might be a problem with the emulation itself, so... the DOSBox window title tells me that it is version 0.74. I'm not sure what version you have been using back then in the day. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can imagine that. Doesn't matter. But the GOG version comes with the DOSBox already packed together, so you can just unzip the game and everything is fine. There's also an Albion Discord, by the way, but it's not entirely made for speedrunning the game or for finding strategies and stuff. It's more like some people, I think some people are kind of doing role-playing stuff there. And they also talk a little bit about the game, but not about speedrunning strats and stuff. Now we got it. Okay, now we got... So we really have to talk to Suguruma then. Yeah, that's it. Okay. No, not really. I want to speedrun the game. But on the other hand, learning the speedrun of this game really got me into, or it kind of got me to playing the game casually, and I do not regret that, because I really put a lot of time actually into a casual playthrough of the game once again after such a long time, and it turns out that back when I was a kid, I didn't really get all the stuff that happens and all the lore and stuff and all the philosophy and I don't know, everything that happens around these characters and the world and stuff. So I got back into that and I try to talk to everyone, try to find every secret, and try to do every quest and stuff. So, and also I read everything very carefully. So I really was surprised that there's so much philosophy hidden inside these characters and plots and storyline stuff, so that's pretty interesting, I would say. Also the reason why the cells left Earth and got to this world and stuff like that, it's really interesting. Yeah. Okay, they did not allow that. So now we are a little bit more flexible, I would say, when it comes to speedrunning and to record stuff. Not in terms of submitting runs to SDA, but we could very well request a leaderboard on speedrun.com and post or submit our runs there, I would say. If we just say that, or we just allow as a community rule that DOSBox emulation is allowed, everything should be fine. Yes, the community just decides what's best for the game. There's also a very interesting community around Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and they also allow emulation to be allowed, which is which is very surprising actually, because they allow Visual Boy Advance for this, for as an emulator, which is not allowed for any other game, as far as I know. Yes, I also think that GOG should be allowed because it's an official release, or official re-release, to work with modern computers. Because it would be pretty hard to get a computer to run this game, and to, well, you have to make sure that everyone has the same configuration, which is not very easy, because those games behave a little bit different than games nowadays. So with the same emulation software, you should get the same results in terms of speed and in terms of how the game itself behaves, like, yeah, considering crashes and stuff. And glitches. Also glitches. The only thing I could do, or I was trying to figure out, was to get used to hit the right control key with my little finger of my left hand and use the arrow keys. So that's the only way I can think about how to move fast in 3D dungeons. On the other hand, it's pretty awkward, but when you do it correctly, it should be very fast. But I need to improve that, and I need to practice that a lot, I would say. Because it's a really strange way to control a game. I think yes, that should also be very helpful, but you have to find the Alt key, which is somewhere here, and then you could do that to get that warp point. But it's still... oh, can I actually... ah, okay, I can strafe fast. Okay. But I need to have... I need to use both hands for that. And that's pretty useless. Also, you can... it's really hard to find the keys on the keyboard in a fast way. Like, also the map key, you could also hit tab, but I think you have done that. I think you have done that in a speedrun, if I remember correctly. But I think I never saw you use that to open the map. The hardest thing, I would say, is the former building, because there are so many corners that you cannot just run around. You really have to make sure to have a lot of room and a lot of space between you and the corner. And that's super annoying, I would say. And I think I can finally finish and conclude this section. Obviously, I have to talk to Saruma. Okay, that's the fastest way. You have already done the math, or the science. You already have found the perfect solution to that, I would say. Okay. Also, my first speedrun, I was watching your... it was pretty funny. I was watching your videos, and I always thought, why is he doing that? Why is he getting this amulet? Why is he leveling up Sira? I think I don't need that. Let's try it differently. And then it turns out that you really need that. Oh, you need level 12 because you need to learn Thorn Snare. Oh, that's bad. I have to start over again. And all that stuff. I really did so many stuff, or so many mistakes, just because of laziness. Yes. No, the power amulet. You have to get... yeah, that's also a question. That's also a question, and a very interesting question. Is it better to get the power amulet to get this 25 LP bonus for Drirr to survive the Storm 3 spells in Khamulon? Or is it better to get a speed amulet to maybe outspeed these enemies? I don't know. I think in Kontos dungeon there's also a speed amulet, but I forgot in which treasure chest it is. Ah, the speed buff. Let me... Wouldn't it be interesting if... let me think. Okay, that's a very nice, interesting... Very nice and interesting thing. I think the only way that... How much speed do you need to outspeed fear monsters? I would say... Maybe it's enough to get the speed boost. Yes, that's a very interesting... Okay, I have a pencil and I have paper here. I can write it down. Let me just do that. The other I checked that on the beginning of the stream. The other pillars do... One increases your strength by 10 points or so, and the other one, which is not really helpful, and the other one increases your endurance, it says, but I think it's maybe it's stamina, but I'm not sure. No, it's not. I'm not really sure what it does actually. The other thing could be stamina, but I'm not sure. No, I think it's the same value. Is it no, dexterity is something else. It's luck, no. I'm not really sure what the other thing does. But it doesn't increase the life points that you have, so it's not really useful. The only thing that we really need in a speedrun is speed and life points. It does, really? It does increase your hits by per turn. I always thought that it's just a matter of leveling up. So at some levels you get additional turns or hits per turn. But I do not think that we... okay. Certain speed values. I think that it's not really useful in a speedrun because we do not attack. Only, well, actually Tom attacks. Tom attacks Khamulon. That's the only way, that's the only thing that we need, or that's the only occasion where we need attacks or normal attacks. All the other damage we deal with magic, and hits per turn do not affect magic usage, I would say. The speed amulet. The speed amulet could change that. And maybe it could speed up the Khamulon fight. Or giving the speed amulet to Sira. That's a thing that I was thinking about. Giving the speed amulet to Sira so that she outspeeds the fear monsters, so that you can just banish demon, all that stuff away, I would say. That would be easier. And it would reduce the RNG factor a lot. That's right. If Sira... Oh yeah, that's another part. That's another very big effect. Outspeed Khamulon, maybe. That would be nice. If Sira could outspeed Khamulon. And also the Beastmaster. I really need a speed amulet, I would say. Speed amulet. Speed amulet. Okay, that's... After all this discussion, after all the things that we just talked about, The only thing I write down is speed amulet, so let's see. Yeah, there's one in Khamulos dungeon. Khamulos. But I do not remember where it was. As I said, I played the game casually, but... You sure? I cannot remember. I have to rewatch that. I have to rewatch that part. But I am... Let me do something. Let's see. Also, no. Let's do this. Let's do this before. The strength amulet is required if you want to live or if you want to survive the Storm 3 monster in Khamulon with Drirr, because it gives you a 25 life point bonus, and yeah, there's no other way to get. As I said, I was doing a lot of mistakes because of laziness and stuff, and there was one run I was doing. I also uploaded that to YouTube, I think. It was not I could not complete the run because I got stuck on this very situation where Drirr always died to the Storm 3 monster because I did not have the amulet, because I sold it, because I did something very wrong and I was thinking, well, I just need money, so I sell that for 450. Also, do you know the gold glitch in this game? I think maybe we can use that, so it would make the run, or it would maybe it could improve the run in a way that you don't have to steal so much stuff in Urinar. But I do not think if it really works. So if you yes, there is some glitchiness, and the way it basically works is if you distribute the gold very, very unfair, like one character has all the money and all the other characters have 0.1 gold, then if you buy something, it will not reduce your amount of gold by the exact amount that, well, the item actually costs. It will just take some money off you, and it's a much smaller amount, so to say. It's really helpful in a casual playthrough if you want to buy stuff, and yeah. It also happens when you buy the first spell scrolls, because somehow the amount of gold is not distributed fairly. I would have to figure out. Yes, I think so. I think there's some calculation that is just wrong. Oh, I do not. Oh, I have some torches. Very nice. Let's do this. Oh, yeah, that's the right way. Maybe there is some. Okay, it's. Oh my God! Also the store. The store is so stupid. Okay, I've done, I cannot say for sure, but I have done a couple of runs up to the point where I buy a lot of stuff, like all the spell scrolls that we need, basically, and all the potions that we need. So I think it's always the same amount of money. If you do not shuffle your money around, it will always take the same amount of money from you, I would say. So the only treasure chest that is on this floor is the one with the amulet. Okay, so let's get to the next floor. I do not want to dig around in these things here, but maybe it's somewhere here. Let's try and find the speed amulet. Oh, that was the wrong button. There was something else I want to talk about. Let me think. I forgot. Speed amulet? Maybe... I thought... I'm not quite sure, but I think it was... Okay, jewel chain? No, that's not helpful. It's not what we need. But if we get a speed amulet here... Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Now I'm completely lost track of my direction. That is wrong, that is right. Yeah, again, okay, let me see. It's here. And I have to go this way. Maybe. I thought it would be here somewhere. Hey. Nice. Nice glitch. Ah, here it is. No. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not here, it's somewhere else. Could it be in Drirr? Okay, just some gold. Okay, I have to go this way. No, there's no... Okay, this is the other chest with the document. Cannot see anything. Okay, that's okay. Probably not. I'm not sure. Maybe there. Let me try and figure out. I have to go this way. This way. Okay, monsters. This thing. Did I figure that out? I don't know. If I was able to figure that out. I cannot remember. Ah yes, there's this wall and there is some door and there's nothing here, but let's see. There's a chest here with you have to pick a lock. So you would have to buy lock picks. Ah, here it is. Speed amulet, as I said. Okay, it's not too far away. It's not too far away. You could use that for our advantage. I have a map somewhere here. That's by the way the guide that I just wrote based on your videos. So thank you again for that. That was a very, very, very useful source of information. I cannot emphasize enough. But there are a couple of mistakes. So it would help with the fears if you outspeed. Let's check that. I can try that. That's pretty cool. Where is the map? Here is the map. Okay, it doesn't... Okay, the map doesn't show me... Okay, let me see. Well, it's... Okay, she has base speed 40, and then she should... 70, I do not know if it's enough. The other option, or an additional speed bonus, would be by touching the pillar, the light pillar with Sira in the party, so to go back to the former building. But if it would give us consistent fights, that would make the speedrun a lot easier and of course more consistent. Where am I? Okay, that's not a treasure chest here. Alright. Speed amulet. It's not too far away from the other stuff. It's just... no, it's very easy to get that. Okay, let's try and see if this really helps us to outspeed these guys. Okay, we're not faster than these ones. These ones. Okay, that's the right way. Can we get out of here quickly? Probably with... Oh, that's wrong. Okay, that's just wrong. Can you... Okay, that's stupid. Now it starts to annoy me, basically. Okay. Also, it's really hard to find or to get back on track if you lost directions when you do not have the compass. And again, I stepped on... No. Okay, that was just the Rinri who turned me around. Okay, everything's fine. Can I find a way out? Let's try and do that. But on the other hand, I thought it would be way harder to remember all the map layouts, but it's not too difficult in my opinion. Yeah, I also find the 3D parts very hard to play, but it gets easier if you do it more than once, if you do it a couple of times. Well, let me think, I have to trigger some events here before I can proceed. Nope. I want to talk to Meltor's friend. Darius, I believe. Can you just talk to me? Yeah. No. Yes? Well. I already talked to him, okay. Yeah. Very good. Now I have to go to... Yeah, I have to get the information about the assassination, and then I have to go back to Darius. Okay. I can do that. So I think all the other dungeons are easier to play. All the other 3D dungeons are easier to play than the former building. I think the former building is the hardest thing. If you have a little bit of time left, I would show you something about the former building that could be an improvement to the speedrun as well. Because there's an option that you kill Argim, the blue crystal consciousness that you normally talk to, and you normally touch him with Drirr and ask him about, have you seen someone get in here, and have you seen a murderer, have you seen a human being wandering around here, and he lets you pass to get the Iskai dagger. But there's another option. You can also kill that creature. You can also kill Argim by touching him with Tom, or Reiner, with a human actually. And then you have to... No, then you can decide attack the structure or not. And you can kill him with one shot with a pistol. And it's pretty consistent. Also, Tom is faster than Argim. He's very slow. And you can easily outspeed him. Oh, I've never been here before. Also, here is a very nice opportunity to strafe over here, but it's hard and very obnoxious to find this key and to do that movement correctly and fast, as we said before. Yes, the thing is, when you kill him, everyone or everything in the former building just dies. And in my opinion, it's way faster to get out of there. If there are no enemy encounters anymore. And also the big mouths in the floor are dead, basically. And it makes traversing these rooms a lot easier. But you still have to... I also try to improve that, but without success. You still have to kill the Krondir in front of the building to get the meat. To close that one maw in the hallway. But our theory with touching the speed pillar with Sira in the party, because for that we would have to go back to the former building, that would render our strategy completely useless, because killing Argim also kills the pillars, so they're not available anymore when Argim is dead. Yes, you damage boost to through the trap thanks to the tentacles or to these arms, but you cannot damage boost to the mouths. They are just too strong, they kill you. They kill the whole party before you can get through. Let me check something actually. If I do that, I think 105 is enough to outspeed Storm 3, so that would also make Khamulon a lot easier. And we would not have to get the power amulet actually. Yeah, it's really late in the game. As soon as you have Harriet, I do not know of any benefit that would that a speed bonus would give you, other than having Sira and being able to outspeed, or to improve the experience farming fights. I'm not sure if this is valuable at all, but I think the speed amulet could be an option. Well, let me think. I have to do this, okay. Yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. That's true. That's absolutely true. Also, one more thing in the, I do not know if you remember that part, but in the equipment maker dungeon, we usually get the party, except Harriet, get everybody killed by Warniacs, which makes it, which has a chance to turn Tom or Drirr insane, which is pretty bad. So I also tried to grab some potions, some healing potions against insanity and sickness and stuff, to avoid that. Because when Tom is insane, he cannot lead the party, and you cannot get Joe for the last part, and when Drirr is insane, he cannot lead the party, and that's basically a very bad thing for later in the game or in the run. The speed amulet is often... I really have to rewatch the videos. I'm really not sure. Ah, yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, of course that's not relevant, because you can just reload, of course. Yeah, but in a single segment, it really makes sense to avoid having people being insane and stuff. The funny thing is, I don't know how, but I managed to have Tom and Reiner, I believe, intoxicated, but that doesn't do anything. So I could not figure out what that actually does. Being intoxicated doesn't do basically anything. They can lead the party, they do not get damaged by anything, or maybe they do not heal up when you rest or something like that, but doesn't matter, because you can just recuperate or use the recuperate spell with Harriet, and then everything is fine. Okay, so Ruma doing a good job by being in the top part of the room, I would say. Talk to him through the wall. That's the same thing that you did. I remember that. That's pretty cool strat. Also, what really annoys me, speaking of the equipment maker dungeon, if you remember that part, there is a room with a lever that only appears from 8 to 11 AM or PM. I'm not sure. So only for a small amount of time, or a small time span throughout the day, and I could not figure out how to make sure to consistently be in that room at a certain time. So everything basically before that has to work. I think as soon as you arrive in Umayukenta, everything has to work exactly the same for this level to be there when you enter the room, basically. So that's strange. That's a very strange part. In my last run, I had to wait only a couple of, maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes, not too long. But in the first run I tried, I had to wait a lot. A lot of time. So I was standing there for, I don't know, 10 minutes or something like that. And waited for the level to appear. That was pretty stupid. It's also a question I've put into the guide to, as a task to basically check that what is the optimal route and the optimal strategy and the optimal movement to make that lever appear when you enter a room, so that you do not have to wait for that. That's a good idea. Yeah, of course you have to wait. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing, how you can manipulate the time. Also, I had to change the first part of the game, where you are in Urinar, the first Iskai city, where you have to go, where you exit the council house or the mayor's house and go to the shop to steal stuff and buy torches and stuff. I had a very hard time to be able to enter the shop because of the time. Maybe it just took too long for me to go there. Yes, now we can do that. And I think we should be able to, yes, we have both parts. So I tried to, I changed that a little bit. So I go in front of the shop door and wait for 3 days straight. And then I wait for an additional 10 hours or something, and that makes that affects the daytime in a way that the shop is actually open and I can enter the shop. Then I can quickly grab the stuff out of the chest, go to Vania, steal the rope with the cursor glitch a little bit, and then I can buy torches and a pickaxe, and then I just have to wait just 1 or 2 seconds, and then the event starts where Akir gets murdered by this human guy. So that basically works for me, so I keep doing that, I would say. Do not know if it's optimal, but yeah, of course, it's it turns out to be a very different matter when you do a single segment run, I would say. And I think we can just outspeed these guys. This is cool. This is great. That's great. Okay, Fear 1. Fear 1 creatures are basically... Is this the right one? Is this a Fear 2? No, it's not. Get away. Well, okay, now let's get into a Fear 2 fight. And now we have to... So we could just banish Demon if we are really faster than... Oh my god, this is great. This is great. This is great. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. I always when I stream that I say, well, rip headphone users or something like that. Yes, they're really loud. These gates, these portcullis are really loud. There is a speed amulet. Okay, and I cannot remember that. A corpse. Ah, okay. But the problem is it's after the Storm 3 fight. It's immediately afterwards, so there's no the only usage would be for, yeah, it's after the storms, but it's before the Khamulon fight, so maybe it still helps that people are faster than Khamulon. But the only person that we need to be faster is Sira, and we cannot equip 2 speed amulets, obviously. Well, yes, I can show you once again, once and for all. Is this correct? Ah, just wait here. Okay, once more. I would say there are 4 Fear 2 counters, if I remember correctly. There should be 4. And I can just banish Demon, single target, and it works. Guess what? It works. It's absolutely fantastic. This will help a lot. This will help a lot. Very cool. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a cool strategy. This is a really cool strategy. Wow. Turns out to be the perfect solution to all my nightmares so far. No, not really nightmares, but yeah, it was a little bit painful to do a run with hoping for these guys to behave a little bit, because it's just strange. Okay, the fastest way to do that is how we already do that. Talking to Darius and Seruma afterwards. Getting document piece, the second document piece, going to the fear. Okay, that's wrong. I have to make corrections to the guide. I already know that. But that's not a big deal. I can do that. I got some days off from work, so next week, so I can do that. Yes, that's right. The other thing, or the other way, would be to keep that RNG value, or keep that RNG factor in the run, and to just grind and grind and grind forever until you get good RNG, or good luck basically, and everything just works. But that's not a thing I want to do. I really want this run to be consistent, because it makes a lot more fun. It is a lot more fun to do if it is just consistent and you cannot die. Also, I really want this run to be marathon safe, because I want to show this game, this run in a marathon someday. Someday in the future. Yes, you never start like that. If you root stuff, you really want to make sure that the order of events is correct and that you have found the optimal solution, and yeah, basically all that stuff. I think I know what you mean. Oh yeah, that would be cool. I think it has the game or the run has never been in a marathon before. I'm pretty sure about that. So let me show you one more thing. Yeah, the last few seconds, and you can reduce that safe strats and replace them with YOLO strats, I would say, and then you have to deal with the RNG factor a lot. Again, I would say yes. But we can do that later. I would say. You would say I can judge it better? I'm not sure, but I think, of course, it does save time when you kind of do some probability calculation and say that, well, not all the fear monsters behave perfectly on average. So I think on average it saves time because it gives this consistency and it removes this stupid behavior of these guys. But on the other hand, if everything works perfectly based on luck, if everything works just perfectly, then I do not think it would save time. But you cannot compare it to the best case, I would say. You have to compare it to average case. So compared to that, I would say it saves time. Yeah. Yeah, I have to just implement it into the run, and then I have to just do runs, I would say. So, and see if I can improve on that. Also, your run took about 2 hours, and the fastest I could go so far is 3 hours. So there's a lot of room for improvement, I would say. I hope for the best. I hope I can really do that. Say, improve the run more and more. And I think I will by getting it more consistent and I'm getting more practiced on all the 3D movement and stuff. So outspeed, I have to mark that. Outspeed fear 2. There would be one more thing to check. Namely, if we are able to outspeed fear 3 monsters. But I do not know if we can do that just now. Let me think. No, with Drirr maybe, but can I force a Storm 3 encounter? I don't think so. No, not with Sira. But I do need to outspeed them with Drirr. That would be enough. That would just be enough. I could glitch the speed amulet. I could. Let me think. Let me think about something. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I found the right save state. Okay, that's just after the Storm 3 stuff and the lava pit. Yeah, just afterwards. And now I should be able to find that other speed amulet that you have been talking about. Maybe. Just maybe. Let's try. Oh my god. They are blocking. No. And here. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Rip ears, I'm sorry about that. I'm very sorry. So, yeah. You can turn down the can I wait, let me try something. These screams are terrifying me. Let me do that. Real quick. I think that's better. I think that works. Let me check. Okay, it's not this thing here. But now I do not hear if anything. Can I outspeed? Yeah, I can. Wait for it. Oh my god, that works. Like a charm. I want to go through here, please. No, doesn't work. Is there a specific order? No. Oh, my goodness. Okay, go back here. I can figure that out. Just give me a little bit of time. Okay, I have to find that speed amulet. Yeah, of course. You people. Also, I did some a very funny thing in my casual playthrough. I leveled up all the party members to level 50 by using a very nice mechanic. Ah, here it is! Cool. Nice to know. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. There you go. We can figure out everything. 105. Pretty cool. And let's leave. Let's leave this place. Now I'm faster than anything else. Not able to just avoid that. Yes, that's true. Harriet does not come with Danu's Light equipped, I would say. There is a Danu's Light somewhere hidden in a dungeon. Basically in a dungeon. You cannot see me behind the microphone, I'm sorry. But, oh, let me think. Where am I? I am here. I completely lost track. Where am I? Sorry. This is the way. No, I don't know. We can. I think I have a save state where I got Harriet just afterwards. So. Basically, where? No. Yeah, you can attack me through the portcullis. Obviously. I just want to leave. Can you please? I am lost. Completely lost. And now I am stuck inside of this. Oh no. Let me get. Okay, thank you. And now I am back on track. Okay. Very cool. And now I have to get around these guys here. Ah, very nice. And go back to the... What am I doing? Storm 3. Where are you? Little one. Ah, here you are. Moment of Truth, Storm 3. And let me just flee. Oh my god. That's very nice. That's a very nice strat. And this is also faster. It helps a lot because this makes Drirr faster than these guys, which means we do not have to take one hit by the thunderstorm or whatever they do to you, and it means we do not have to heal afterwards, and that means we can just flee from every fight without having to fear to get hit or get hurt. The only thing that we would have to check... Oh, that's wrong. I'm still in this room. Okay. I thought I was somewhere else. Let's take it slow here. Do not want to step into this stuff. Well, I could just save the game by using the temporary save state. The back. Maybe I can try and see if we are faster than Khamulon. If I remember correctly, this is what we are about to do, supposed to do here. Do I have enough? Yes, I have. Okay. It would be easier if I just could use God mode or something. I think I can. Okay, let me save once again. Let me check something real quick. Let me do this. And let me do this. There should be something called the inner parts of Khamulon. Which one is it? Decadent is probably okay. Out of the cells. Let me see. This guy in. It's always after the sign. It should be this. Ah, correct. Strange. We did not. We have to open the door, I believe, to trigger the cutscene. So let's do this. That was a nice shortcut. I was about to play through the dungeon as you are supposed to, but I can't just avoid that. So let's see. The problem is I think I do not have Thorn Snare. Because I messed up, yes. I completely messed up these save states, but anyway. If I could use the God mode, Alt and F12, I would be able to do that. Also, he's insane. Yeah, basically, that's basically a problem. Now, well, let's see. What I want to do is I want to see if, just to see if Sira can outspeed Khamulon by doing this. And try and do this, as we always do. Speed is 70. Maybe that's enough. Now we trigger the cutscene. Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah. Great. Nice that there is a shortcut to this scene. That's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool using the shortcut menu to also let me turn on the sound effects again. Because that's kind of boring without the noises and without the screams in the background. I like that we found a solution to that. Not just full. So now let's do something else. Let's do something. And she's not faster. Stupid. Stupid. That's sad. That's very, very sad. What can we do about that? Can we even do something about that? Yeah. So, maybe... Why does he have 617 instead of 650? Yeah, Harriet's weapon. Yeah, it's just a dagger. What do you expect? But there is a Luke's dagger somewhere. Oh, there's no Danu's light. There is no Danu's light hidden somewhere. You only can. The only way to get a Danu's light is to buy it from the weapon shop in Beloveno. That's the only way to get that weapon, and it increases speed, and I think Luke's dagger does increase strength, if I remember correctly. I believe. Yeah, that should be... Okay, yeah, it's just a dagger. What do you expect? Okay, we cannot defeat Khamulon. Yeah, it will not be worth it anyway. If we would manage to get our hands on 2,250 gold pieces, then we would be able to buy one. And with the glitch, we would only pay 200, 300, something like that. We can also, maybe we can... Yeah, that's probably right. Moving forward. Ah, I saved before. Yeah, of course, I saved before that. Let's do that again. Let me do that. Now we can only tank Sira here. We could do that, but Kunak will be there, I believe. So it's no use. So we could do that, I believe. That could be... Yeah, that's possible. I think he starts on row 4. Let's check that. So that doesn't do anything. Nope. Well, where are you? Ah, here you are. And let's do this. Also, Tom is insane, which is pretty stupid to get into a fight with him being insane. But I cannot do anything about that because I do not have anything. Okay. Also, these guys are not equipped. Ah, because they left and now rejoined the party. Okay. Can I talk to... What? What? Speaks a language? Doesn't understand? Ah, do I have... I cannot talk to these guys. Okay, it's not... Is there something in here? Probably not. Nope. Okay, let's try it again. I was just curious, so ignore me. Now back to business. Also, without Thorn Snare, it's pretty much useless to even start that fight. But let's check what you just said. If we can manipulate him to... with the speed amulet, it would be nice to have this fight being more consistent, because he's still able to... Oh, I should have done something else. Okay, I can do that. Yeah. And I can do that. He attacks Drirr. Yeah. Yeah. Because he's already in front of people. Ah, Tom just does what he wants. This is not reliable, okay. Ah, I also noticed that you have to use Thorn Snare at least 2 or 3 times on the Beastmaster to level it up in order for it to work on Khamulon, because when you only use it once, it's basically too weak. This is a thing I noticed in speedrun. Just, yeah. I never noticed it before. That's also a thing I wondered. Why do you use Thorn Snare 2 times on the Beastmaster if it already just worked on the first try? So, yeah, now I know. I learned the hard way because I had a hard time with Khamulon. I had to start the fight 3 or 4 times until it worked. So yeah, that's basically something I need to consider before I start a run. Some of these strategies really make sense, even if not on a first glance. So yes. Now I can do it again, and as soon as he has someone in front of him, I would say he does not use magic. But now he's, yeah, basically killing everyone. Okay. Oh. Ah, of course he has a while. yeah, that was also the hardest thing for me to do, writing down notes and doing stuff without having the really basic understanding of why. Before I knew all the reasons for all the strategies. Okay. We figured out that the speed amulet lets us Sira outspeeds Fear 2. Drirr outspeeds. This is very great. Storm 3. And that's it. You tried to. Yeah, that's basically poor Herras. We cannot save him, but that would be a nice incentive for a marathon run. Save or kill Herras. But you have to make sure to know the result of the incentive before you do anything. This is something that I already have in mind, by the way. Before I can actually perform the run, I already have the incentives in mind. So another incentive I came up with is kill the AI on the end, so the last boss, kill the last boss or not. And that would require to bring a lot of magic potions. But I found out that with the money glitch, you can buy very, very, very many potions in, I believe, Umayo Kenta, because there's a shop that has an unlimited amount of violet potions. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's a thing I also want to do someday, but not now. That would be funny, I would say. That would be cool. Getting the laser. The ominous laser. Mysterious weapon, which is actually the best weapon in the game that you cannot use whatsoever without cheating, so to say. Okay, the only thing that we can do to outspeed Khamulon would be to hit the pillar, the speed pillar, after getting Sira. NG plus with laser, that's cool. That's a cool idea. But you have to cheat. Also, if you... Let's see if there is a laser somewhere. We can do that, and we can check if there is a laser. But I don't think that there is one of this. Okay, the seed, Joe's chip, everything else, but no laser, I would say. Scream, yell at me if you see the laser, but I do not think that it is here somewhere. Also, you cannot... oh, you can, okay. But you cannot equip the Kontos stone and remove it afterwards. Okay, no laser. Obviously. No, still 2 Khamulon's gaze, but no laser. Also here, Luke's dagger. Oh, I do not have the God mode, which allows you to examine everything. Also, I did not find this thing. I really want this. I really want to know where this thing is. Well, that's a different matter. No laser. That's sad. That's very, very sad. Luke's shield. And all the cursed stuff. So let's see. No laser. They do not even tease you with that. You really have to figure that out on yourself. So I think it increases strength. Yes, strength and close combat. That was... And no speed, yeah. The only thing that increases speed is Danu's Light. So we would have to... No, we do not. I think there's no possibility to get enough money to buy one of these before Khamulon. Well, wait a moment. Just wait. I think if we save Hera, that's a great strategy. Save Herras, get the reward, get the treasure, sell everything, and with the money that the Kontos give you to make that offer to the Kanget Khamulos, maybe you have enough to buy a Danu's Light, so to make Sira faster than Khamulos. But I do not think that this is actually useful. Yes, the advanced party strat and the combat positions and stuff, I think that should be enough. Yeah, I also think that. Shouldn't be required to do that. Otherwise we would have to come back to the former building with Sira in the party. Let me just quick check. It's not that, but I think these structures are not there anymore. Yes, I already touched that. I already touched it. Okay. And somehow the game just freezes. Oh no, okay, now it crashed for the first time. Can I... Okay, just crashed. The game crashed. Doesn't matter. Restart. Great. It's the first time that the game just crashed, but I was using the cheat stuff, so... I can imagine that this was a little bit hard for the game to do. Too late, yeah. Drirr should have that speed because... Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. Yeah. Okay, the first speed amulet outspeed Fear 2, and later in the game outspeed the Storm 3. That was the biggest, or that was the most terrifying nightmare that we had in the run. So we could solve that. One more thing I wanted to show you is this. I want to do that, and I want to... So this is what I mean. You always get stuck in these walls all the time, and you have to still press the button with your little finger, which is hard to do. Oh my goodness. So I want to show you that the effect when you... what happens when you kill Argim, I would say. So let's still open this path and see if these structures are still there. The game is super hard to control. At least the 3D parts. Another big part of the game that is very hard to control is the number input, I would say, on the Toronto, on the control panels, where you have to input numbers, certain numbers. That's really awkward, I would say. And way harder than it should be. Because you cannot use the keyboard, you could just type in the number, that would be enough. But no, you have to use the mouse and try to hit the correct spot. Okay, rhino head doesn't have meat. Piece of meat, here you have. Oh my god. Yeah, that's true. That's really true. One improvement by getting stuff in your inventory is you could place items on the character's avatar. That just puts it into the inventory on the first available spot. I think. Yes, okay. Now, of course, I could just use Tom. And now I want to kill Argim. Should be easy because, and that's also should also be consistent. Of course, Argim is an enemy that can use magic. But I get stuck. Okay, no, I have to manipulate. Tom gets hurt, and I want to attack, and I can just. I'm just faster than him, and yeah, that just works. So now everything is dead, and I can do this. Drirr, and I can do this. Yeah, what I mean is I can do that. I think that I with a little bit of practice, I think that's faster in every occasion. We could just drop everything on the character icon. I think that's faster. So now everything is dead in here. Let's check if the pillars are still there. I don't know. I have to use that a couple of times in a couple of runs to be sure about that, I would say. So also these things are dead by now, and also these things are pretty much all dead. So I can just leave through here. And as you can see, there are two problems. The movement, 3D movement itself is pretty bad, and my sense of orientation is even worse. So also you cannot open this wall because these structures they cannot glow anymore, so it doesn't work anymore. But I already opened that, so let's see. Oh, can I? Oh no, it doesn't move. Ha! Okay, you cannot touch. You have to move that out of the way before you do that. Okay. Yeah, you can do it before. But I can check. Now I'm stuck. Now I'm completely stuck. Where am I? Cannot. Can I, please? Ah, okay. Thank you. Do I have some pickaxe? Yes, I have. Okay. I just want to see if these pillars are still... Oh, no. They changed. They changed a lot. Doesn't work. Okay. Okay. But we already figured out that we do not need to come back here with Sira and the party. So we can get the pillars or the speed pillar before everything, and then we can just run out of here. Where is... Ah, here. Here it is. Okay. I hate this. I hate these walls. Now we can just run out of here. Maybe we can get this treasure chest. What is in there? Is there something useful? Cannot even see the chest. Ah, here it is. Oh, oops. Well, killing is better, I would say so. Of course, you have to make sure to not get Tom killed before that by the traps or something. Am I even right? Yes. So you can I think you can get out a lot faster. But of course, it's a very, very sad way to do a game, to play the game. Like, yeah, it's a very evil and sad thing to do. Kill Argim and kill Herras, by the obviously. So yeah, two people that do not really deserve death, I would say, get killed by doing that. Yeah, but it's faster because everything is dead. Not this thing, okay. People have done worse in speedrunning. I would agree. Yes, obviously. Obviously. Okay. That's 3 things already. The rope strategy, the speed amulet strategy, and the killing Argim strategy. That's cool. That's a good outcome of one stream. Test stream, analyze stream, science stream, whatever. I don't think we can steal more stuff in Irinar to get enough gold. No, I don't think we still need banished demons, we need demon exodus, and we still need banished demon